Hello everyone. Well, I'm really happy because it's starting for blooming season. So there you have peach drift, which is well known, really good disease resistant rose. As you can see, the color is beautiful. But next to me, you have the lovely Dream of Paris. Look at that beautiful little things. So basically, peach drift gonna go up that way, and Dream of Paris will be a little bit bigger. That's why the drift are different from the street color varieties, a bit bigger. But you can see that the color is quite similar and they go together pretty well. So you put your Dream of Paris on one side and you put your peach drift in front. And what you have to see is, there's a little fragrance on Dream of Paris, and so it's really lovely. The thing that some people experienced recently is by planting Dream of Paris in their place, their balcony, the problem is the color didn't become red. Well, we had a problem of clouds recently, no direct sun, and that's why it's slightly red. So you will see on the close-up of the picture that basically the variety there is not red. It's because it didn't receive that much sun on it directly. So that plant needs sun to express that pinkish red color. So I hope you will enjoy this beautiful variety because Dave, it's really beautiful. So that's one of the novelty that's gonna come fast. This is ALEXANDRE Astier. It's a new variety. It's a big hybrid tea, as you can see. It's huge flower, a little bit of fragrance, but really a good blooming, good disease resistance and beautiful flower. You can make bouquet with it, there's no problem about it. You can see the flower is pretty soft and beautiful. It should be okay with the rain. We had a lot of rain recently, so it's quite okay. It's really disease resistant in terms of black spot and all those things. So it's a really great rose to enjoy. You can start with that kind of big rose because it's easier than a traditional hybrid tea. In the blood of this, there's some really modern blood. And so that's why you have so many flowers and so beautiful. Some of the flowers are just like they are ready for Instagram. They're just beautiful, look at that. It's just amazing. And that fragrance. So please check out as soon as you can ALEXANDRE Astier to put it in your garden because you're gonna love it. This is Camille Claudel. Camille Claudel, as you can see, is a big flower, large bush. There, beautiful white, creamy pink type of flowers, great fragrance, great size of bud. Basically, this one was not cut back. So as you can see, it's a bit uneven. We would not advocate to not cut back a plant like that. You should cut it back. But here, there's no pesticide, no fungicide, and it was not cut back this year. As you can see, it was a little bit cold recently. So basically, the buds are a little bit pinkish yellow. It's just beautiful. Then they open and they become white. Oh, that fragrance, incredible. So this one, you could make bouquet with it. You have fairly good stems. You can trail it as a climber. You can cut your flowers, or you can leave it like that as a crazy bush. There is 5 plants here. And as you can see, it's pretty compact, even though it's a big plant. So I hope to see your picture of Camille Claudel in your garden or in your balcony soon. Blooming season. Look at that beautiful cherry Bonica. You can see cherry Bonica is a true landscape rose. So basically, it looks beautiful all year round. As long as you have a good temperature, it will bloom. The blooms are quite big, in the opposite of a lot of landscape rose, or landscape roses usually are more single, but you can see that you have a nice cup shape. It's a nice cup shape for a rose. The color is perfect because it's really appealing when you have like a bad weather like we have today. The color is really friendly. Is really like a good cherry type of color. And as you can see, it makes a big bush. This bush was not cut back. We don't advocate. We advocate to cut back every year for good practices. But basically the bush is beautiful and you can see tons of flowers on it, a big nice bush and big flowers. It's just beautiful to have that in your garden. No fragrance, but that's the best landscape rose on the market right now. Okay, I wanted to show you that because it's horrible. But basically, it's to show you that our test is really difficult. Our test is always comparing one variety to another. You saw the beautiful variety that we wanted to show you, but I wanted to show you the worst variety. And this is the worst. Here, our main problem is rust. And so the variety has been totally destroyed because we didn't do a proper cutback this year. And so if you don't cut back this variety, it will be full of rust. So that's the problem, the main problem of certain varieties. They have some sensitivity to a certain disease or to a certain type of soil or to a certain type of climate. So our job is to reproduce that test here in France, but in other countries where we are working with all our partners, because this is what you don't want in your garden. This is exactly what you don't want on your balcony. So what we are doing, we are getting rid of it. Bye-bye.